everything you do, every encounter with your colleagues, every encounter with a client, every encounter with a member of the public is reflecting your professional profile and either building it or possibly building it in a negative way.
Well, it is definitely a small community, and it may not feel that way when you start out because there's lots of us, but your reputation travels far and wide quite easily. And so it is really important from the very beginning to build your reputation, have it be known that you're a person of integrity.
Hopefully, people have long careers, and I think that certainly when I was in law school, I had no idea how important a lawyer's reputation was to their ability to work in this town, to effectively represent their clients, to have accommodations made when appropriate from the other side. And it really just informs how people deal with you over and over and over again.
One element of small town, small city practice is the frequency of contact you have with the same judges over and over again. So all of the concerns that every lawyer should have about maintaining their reputation with the court, I think becomes even more pronounced in a smaller city where you literally will be before the same group of 4 or 5 judges on a regular basis.
Because myself, for example, if I'm on a file, most of the people who are on the other side, I know, I trust them. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're adversaries and we fight in the courtroom and we fight over our clients' rights and interests. But at bottom, you know that they're people of integrity. And so there are certain things that you can rely on. If they say to you, I'm going to do this, or if they say, I didn't read that document, then you know that that's the case. There are other lawyers who you don't have the same feeling about, and so you can't extend the same courtesies to them, you can't extend the same level of trust. And it actually ultimately is a disservice to their client because it means that things have to be fought about that shouldn't have to be, because you can't take anything on faith.
You want to treat opposing counsel the way you hope that you will be treated when it happens to you. And this isn't not just about privileged documents. It's about the adjournment request when you've got a family illness, or when the other side says, I really need more time to comply with this particular step of the proceeding, or I need an indulgence on this. You will be asking that question within 6 months, and I think that one of the ways to think about how to answer them is to think about how would I like to be treated.
To me, one of the defining moments for me was when I took the bar admission course here, and Austin Cooper gave a lecture on ethical advocacy, and he said something that I think is very true and has stuck with me, and I tell my students, which is, you spend your entire career building your reputation, and you can lose it in an instant.
The community has a long memory, and you're building your reputation every day, and you can lose it in a day too. So yeah, I have, it's not a long list, but there are people that you just hold to a different standard because you can't rely on what they say, and that's a very sad comment. We are a self-regulated profession, self-governing profession. We're fortunate that we are a self-governing profession, and we don't want to lose the ability to be self-governing, and it's incumbent on all of us to live professionalism every day.